Okay, so earlier we talked about the major scale, but we're starting to really get in depth in it now. Not only is there the whole half, the steps, now you're starting to understand how the keys work, where you start with the primary note, the root note, and then you do, E would be E, whole, F sharp, whole, G sharp, half would be A, whole would be B, whole would be C sharp, whole would be D sharp, E. But you can also see from reading the books that by having the key dictate what notes are in, or the key combining, the root note and the pattern, that the chord pattern is fairly standard throughout the major scale. So your one note is a major chord, and your 4 and your 5 are major chords, and then as you're reading the rest of the notes as you go along are minor, 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 and then the diminished chord. We've talked about diminished chords, so you can look at it. It shows the pattern. But you would go C major, which is the 1. The 2 would be D minor. The 3, E minor. The 4 would be F major. G major is the 5. And then, sorry, I'm thinking through this. 6 would be A minor. And then your B is a diminished sound. Then you come back to C. So there's a particular pattern how it works like that. Whatever key you're in, whatever major key you're in, your 1 chord and your 4 and your 5 will be major. Your 2 chord and your, sorry, I'm just your 3, your 2, your 3, and your 6 are minor, and your 7th is a diminished chord. And you can, up till now we've been talking about the 1, 4, 5 chord. You don't have to do that. You can go 1 to the 6, to the 2, as long as you're in key, as long as the notes fit, you can do just about anything. Now, when I was playing that, I honestly didn't know what I was going to be playing next. But I knew where my natural notes were. And as long as your notes fit the key, it'll work. Now you notice I'm having trouble talking while doing this. You have to actually be doing some thinking while you're playing, unless you're playing a piece you've memorized. But I kind of enjoy trying to figure it out while I'm going along. Those all natural notes. Now if you were in G, then whenever you hit an F, it would be an F sharp. So then it's there's my F sharp. So I saw on G, F sharp, E. So I'm in the F sharp there in 7F. When you're in the key of D, you've got F sharp and C sharp. There's my C sharp. There's a C sharp there. F sharp. honestly, I'm doing is just making sure my notes fit the scale pattern. And you notice I'm not necessarily playing set chords, I'm just playing notes and finding them. So again, we're back to, you need to know where your notes are at, you need to work on your boxes, because if you don't know where those are, if you don't have them down cold, this is going to be a very painful exercise to work through. So, I've been playing 44 years, 46 years maybe, I forget sometimes, and I still do my boxes. And in my head I'm going, I'm saying the notes in my head, so that I always know where they're at. Oops, what's going on here? So right now I'm playing in C. You know, there's a B, E, F, G, A, G. As long as you're playing notes that fit the key, you can play anything up and down the neck. You know, if you're in C, as long as you're playing natural notes all up and down the neck. If you're in D, as long as you sharp your F sharp and your C sharp, it's going to work. So give it a try and work on that neck. Work on knowing where all the notes are.